Hello, truth seekers, and welcome back to our channel, where we unveil the shocking truth behind the glamorous world of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. It's your friendly neighborhood critic back at it again with some seriously juicy royal gossip that's about to make your head spin faster than Meghan Markle's PR team trying to fix her latest mess. So, buckle up, buttercups, because we're diving deep into the latest drama that's got Buckingham Palace buzzing like a beehive on Red Bull. And let me tell you, this tea is so hot, it could melt the crown jewels. But before we delve into the tumultuous waters of this revelation, if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the explosive content we have in store. So, now, first things first, let's talk about the bombshell that's got everyone from London to Los Angeles clutching their pearls. King Charles has apparently told Meghan to take her fancy jam and shove it where the sun don't shine. That's right, folks. Our girl Megs thought she could sweet talk her way back into the royal favor with a jar of overpriced preservatives. And boy, oh boy, did that backfire spectacularly. Picture this. Harry, probably looking like a lost puppy as usual, shuffling into the palace with a jar of Meghan's Rivera orchard jam tucked under his arm. He's probably thinking, this is it. This is how I fix everything. Dad's gonna love this jam so much. He'll forget all about the time I called the entire family a bunch of racist reptiles on international television. But Charles? Oh, Charles wasn't having any of it. Word on the street is that he took one look at that jam jar and was like, "Not today, Satan." Okay, maybe those weren't his exact words, but you get the gist. The King of England basically told Harry and Meghan to take their condiments and condiment themselves right out of the royal picture. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure artisanal jam wasn't high on the list of things Charles expected to deal with when he became king. He was probably sitting there thinking, I waited 70 years for this job, and now I'm dealing with rogue royals trying to peddle preservatives. What's next? Prince Andrew opening a pizza parlor? But here's where it gets really interesting, folks. Apparently, this jam snub has sent Meghan into a full-blown meltdown. We're talking tears, tantrums, the whole 9 yards. It's like she genuinely thought an ear of fruit goop was going to be her ticket back into the royal inner circle. Talk about putting all your berries in one basket. And let's be real for a second. What was Meghan thinking? Did she really believe that Charles would be so blown away by her jamming skills that he'd forget all about the royal dirty laundry she and Harry have been airing? That's like trying to fix the Titanic with a Band-Aid. It's just not gonna cut it, honey. But wait, there's more. Isn't there always more with these two, though? Rumor has it that Meghan's not just upset about the jam rejection. She is in full-on panic mode about their finances. Apparently, living like royalty without the royal paycheck isn't as easy as they thought. Who would have guessed? So, now in a move that screams louder than desperation of Harry attempting a Hollywood career, Meghan's reportedly pushing Harry to make nice with the family. That's right, folks. The same woman who couldn't wait to ditch the tiara and tell Oprah all about how awful the royals were is now begging Harry to crawl back and ask Daddy for help. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. But here's the kicker. Charles isn't just going to welcome them back with open arms and an open checkbook. Nope. He's apparently got some conditions. And the big one? Harry needs to make a public apology. Not just a quick, sorry about that on Instagram, but a full-blown, groveling, I messed up worse than the time I wore a Nazi costume to a party kind of apology. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd pay good money to see that. Can you imagine? Harry Mr. I'm going to spill all the royal tea in my memoir, actually admitting he was wrong? That's about as likely as the Queen's corgis learning to speak French. And it's not just Charles that Harry needs to make amends with. Apparently, he's been urged to patch things up with William and Kate too. Because nothing says, I'm sorry for calling you racist on TV, like an awkward family dinner, right? But here's where it gets really pathetic, folks. Meghan and Harry are reportedly trying to cozy up to Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie to get them to promote the Rivera Orchard brand. Talk about scraping the bottom of the royal barrel. I mean, no offense to Beatrice and Eugenie, but they're not exactly the Kardashians of the royal family when it comes to influencer power. Can you just imagine that conversation? Hey, cuz, remember how we trashed your entire family and way of life? Well, forget about all that. Want to post about my jam on Instagram? Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well. The sad truth is, Meghan and Harry are in a pickle of their own making. They wanted out of the royal life, but they still want all of the perks that come with it. They want to be independent, but they still need daddy's money. They want to be Hollywood stars, but they can't stop talking about the family they left behind. It's like they're trying to have their royal cake and eat it too, but all they're left with is a bunch of crumbs and a jar of overpriced jam. And let's not forget about the Pat Tillman Foundation drama. Turns out, the organization that gave Harry that controversial award might be in some financial hot water themselves. Talk about the blind leading the blind. It's a perfect storm of bad PR and questionable decisions. So, what's next for our favorite royal outcasts? Will Harry swallow his pride and make a public apology? Will Meghan's jam empire crumble before it even begins? Or will they come up with some new scheme to stay relevant and solvent? Personally, my money is on a reality show. Keeping Up with the Sussexes. That has a nice ring to it, don't you think? They could film Harry trying to figure out how to use a toaster, or Meghan attempting to make jam without her team of personal chefs. Now that's quality entertainment, right? But in all seriousness, folks, this whole situation is a mess of epic proportions. It's like watching a royal train wreck in slow motion, and none of us can look away. Meghan and Harry wanted freedom, but they're finding out the hard way that freedom comes at a price, and sometimes that price is higher than a jar of artisanal jam. So, what do you think, guys? Is this the beginning of the end for Meghan and Harry's Hollywood dream? Will Charles ever forgive them? And most importantly, would you buy a jar of Rivera Orchard jam? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this royal roasting session, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Because trust me, with these two, there's always more drama just around the corner. Bye for now.